In this video, we're going to give you 7 training tips for your German Shepherd. The German Shepherd is one of the most popular dog breeds in the world, and for good reason. But just like any other dog, they need to be trained, whether they're a puppy or even older in life. So these 7 tips will be best practices for you as an owner as you try to work with your German Shepherd. Before we get into the video, if you're new here, we make dog videos so that you and your family can make the best decision on your next pet. And we help educate you so that you and your family can live a happy, healthy, long life with your dog. Tip number 1. Before training your dog, it's so important that you give them some exercise, especially a working dog like the German Shepherd. They have an active mind and an active body, and they won't pay that close of attention to you if they have a bunch of energy stored up and they're running around like crazy. So it's important that these dogs get regular exercise. Then when you go to train them and teach them, their mind will be ready. A German Shepherd, especially early on, needs about 30 to 60 minutes a day of active play for both their mind and body. If you can do this, you stand a much better chance of your dog retaining the training and information so that they can listen to you for a long time to come. Tip number 2 is socializing your German Shepherd. From an early age, make sure that you have your dog around other people and other animals. It won't be hard for people to grab on and hold these little guys when they're puppies, and that is absolutely perfect. Pet them and be around them as much as you can so that they know that humans and other animals are good for them and safe for them. You also want to make sure that you get your dog to dog parks and take them for rides, and make sure that they are good with getting outside of their comfort zone, which is their home. What you don't want is a dog later in life that doesn't want to leave their home and is uncomfortable going to the vet or anywhere else. Tip number 3 is to be a leader, not a dominator. Your German Shepherd is looking for you to be the leader, and they want to follow your direction and do what you say. So a leader has the right energy, calm, assertive energy that they know that they can trust, where a dominator typically is an angry owner that is looking for the dog to do the right things or they'll get punished. This is not what you want to do with a German Shepherd. You want to reward them and have that right energy so that they know they can trust you, follow you, and do whatever it is that you want them to do. Once a German Shepherd knows that you're the alpha and that they can trust you, get ready for a long, happy life with this intelligent breed. Tip number 4 is to use treats. Just like we said before, the German Shepherd is going to respond so much better to positive reinforcement. So when they do something well, go potty, or have good recall, use treats to absolutely reward them for their behaviors. Responding negative or yelling at a German Shepherd only promotes aggression and anger. So don't focus on that as much as promoting the good behavior and things that they do right. Tip number 5 is make sure your dog is asking for permission. A lot of times when you're training, it often feels like you're telling your dog no, or they can't get up on the couch, or they can't get up on the bed, and you feel like you really limit what they can do. They can do those things, but first they need to ask for permission, or you need to allow them to get on the couch or get onto the bed. So by setting boundaries for your dog, you'll have a happier and healthier relationship as they know what they can do and when they can do it. So it's okay for your dog to be on your bed, but when you say it's okay. Tip number 6 is to be consistent. With any dog, it's very important that you have consistent messaging on what they can do and what they cannot do. With a German Shepherd, it's even that much more important because this dog will lock on to the direction that you're giving them. So the good news is, if you're consistent with a German Shepherd, they will have it and have it for life. And typically with a German Shepherd, it won't take long for them to get the training and to be set for life. Unlike other dogs that may take repetition after repetition, a German Shepherd, when taught consistently, will get it immediately and have it for life. Tip number 7, and probably the most important tip, is to get their attention. It's important that you find a way to connect with your dog and to get their attention. When they're locked onto something they shouldn't be, you need to have a sound or a touch or a beep that breaks their attention and puts the attention back on you, the owner. People do this with a unique sound, maybe a beeping collar, or sometimes a touch. Working on this right away will definitely help you and your family always have a way to break their attention and get the attention back on you so that they can do the right thing. We hope you've enjoyed this video, and we will see you on the next one. Here are some more German Shepherd pics and clips.